Yo, One Piece chapter 1152, titled An Awful Day. I mean, I'm sure it is, with all the revelations happening on Elbaf, with everything to do with the Gods Knights, and Emu coming in, and now Dory and Bragi getting transformed into Oni. I'm sure it's an awful day for a lot of giants, but I'm wondering who's going to say it's an awful day. For some reason, I'm feeling it's Loki. I'm feeling it's Loki that's going to say that because he's going to have PTSD from the day that he had to kill King Harald, who probably had the same thing invoked on him, the Domai Reverse Eye by Emu. Welcome back, by the way. It's been too long since I've taken in some One Piece. The chapter was on break. I did not do an episode reaction as I did not have time last weekend, so we're doing a double after this, and then I've been busy. I've been busy, and I've been missing my One Piece. So, let's get right into it. I'm excited. 1152, An Awful Day. Continuing Yamato's Pilgrimage, Volume 36, Delivery Complete. Kawamatsu, Daimyo of Hakumai, receives Otama's hat. Beautiful. We see the Yokozuna over there. See Kawamatsu. Page 1, Ulti, Yamato. Fantastic. But let us please get right into the chapter. Which last one ended with the boys, the new monster trio, Loki, Harald, and Luffy, getting ready because they're feeling Emu's hockey. So let's see what they do. Abnormal hockey emanates from the realm of the sun. Let's hurry to the lift. Gerd, we'll leave this sack of filth in your care. Got it. So, okay. So Stanson, like the Goldberg, Stanson, Rode, and Hajrudin are probably heading up. And Loki's still in a very weakened state because of what Shamrock. Ugh. Now that's a name. I have to get used to saying Shamrock Figureland. Fucked them up. But I did see theories like, hey Chopper, if you want to be useful, use some of that miracle drug you used on Zoro and Wano. How about you use that on Loki right now? Be useful. But okay, so they're telling her, Gerd, to stay with Loki. Be careful. I shall dedicate all my might to this Gerd Tasso. Arjun, move it. Let's get going. I've forgotten all the voices I've given these guys. Oh, and of course they're also here with Scopper. I'd better stay too, Luffy. Yasan's wounds are too severe. We can't move him yet. Got it. I'll leave it to you. Hey, Straw Hat Luffy. Be mindful of the way you use Conqueror's hockey. Those guys are by no means immortal. I mean, look, Chopper, you were supposed to ask what the secret was that Scopper was, what he was doing to cut that guy. Why am I blanking on his name? Summers. Saint Summers. You were going to ask. But now he didn't. And he's just telling Luffy, be mindful of the way you use Conqueror's hockey. Those guys are by no means immortal. Luffy, exclamation mark. Thanks. You can count on me. I'll save Cullen and his friends no matter what. Be mindful of the way you use Conqueror's hockey, because it can go against their immortality. I mean, that's basically a confirmation to us that it is the Conqueror's. It's probably Conqueror's coding onto a weapon, which is also known as a black blade. So, are we saying that? When did Zoro first put black on his blades? Was that Dressrosa or was that pre? Did Ashura do black blades in Enies lobby? I don't remember. I don't think so. But anyway. Nah, bro. The bro already had his helmet off. Yeah, he did. Gabon. That just made it click for me. I wasn't able to put it into words before. My own power. I'm the only one left who's faced these knights before. I know I can beat them. Free me and take me with you, Arjun. You fighting for Elbaf? That just made it click for me. My own power. I mean, yeah, you have that Conquerors, dude. You were able to take them on because you had the Conquerors, and it was pouring out of you, probably just from the anger. There was a great Morge video about Loki having insane future sight to the point of like Madame Charlie from Fishman Island. That's why his eyes are covered. Very reminiscent of Fujitora, you know, poking his eyes out and now having insane observation hockey. Loki did have the bandages on his eyes when he was a kid, which is assumed that he had this power since he was a kid. I like that theory. It's a fantastic theory. And also why maybe he thinks he's the sun god. He sees the future destruction, just as Charlie saw Luffy within the destruction of Fishman Island. He may see the destruction of Elbaf or the world in general, of Ragnarok, and he thinks he's the one that will bring that. I love that theory. It's fantastic. Like I'd ever take you with us. There's another in your group who uses Conqueror's hockey. Ew, Sanji, don't do that, dude. How do you not know Zoro has Conquerors? There's another in your group who uses Conqueror's hockey. Is it me? Is it me? I knew it. With how things were going, Mosshead and Jinbei were about to usurp me. Zoro, ... Scopper with the glazed over eyes, dude. You there, swordsman. Your body seems to be growing accustomed to it. Oh, I love that emotion on Zoro, though. You barely see him shocked like that. That's awesome. I have Conqueror's hockey? Zoro, you dumb bastard. What? What? You didn't know? It's been oozing off of you. Damn, Luffy's been feeling it the whole time. I love that. I love that Luffy knows the strength of his crew, the compassion of his crew. He just feels the feelings, dude. How absurd. Haki is a power that must be understood and tamed. Your captain is one of the 4 emperors. You should be meticulous if you intend to have his back. My bad. That's right. That's right, Zoro. You should fucking not only know this, you should be putting it to work. You should be bringing out Ashura all the time, making your blades black all the time, which, to be fair, he does do. But that is purely armament at the beginning. The only Conqueror's coding we've seen has been in Wano when he was against King at the end there. So you gotta know what you're doing, Zoro. You gotta put it to work. Bro said, how absurd. You don't even know you have Conquerors and you're not even utilizing it properly? What the fuck are you doing, Zoro? Please make... I want Sanji to get Conquerors. Sanji... Hey, old man, what about me? Arjun, you're pathetic! You'd rather sit back and let these outsiders save our homeland. I'm right here. Use me! What is this panel of Sanji? I feel like Scopper's telling Sanji something that we don't know. And there's screaming happening over it. And I don't like that. Oda. What's the vibe Scopper's getting off of Sanji? Is there a Conqueror's potential in there? And I wouldn't mind. Who's to say you won't side with the government? You could easily stab Elbaf in the back again. Just like you did on that day. How can you expect me to trust you? Damn, dude. Arjun, hurry! We can't let the casualties pile up anymore. Hey, Loki. Join my crew. That's... Luffy! 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 What do you mean? Luffy, what do you mean? If he does, then you can't complain if I free him. Right, Hajrun? Yo! I mean, shit. Oh! Woo! Not even as a fucking... Oh! Bro just said join my crew, but like, bro's talking main Straw Hats. He's not even talking Grand Fleet. He's not saying, hey, partner up with your brother, get on his ship, help me out. He's saying, join my crew. Are we going to get a Yamato situation here with Loki? Or is he going to fucking... We're going straight to Mary Jo with Loki on the boat. Bro is massive. Can he even fit on the fucking... On the Sunny, dude? Would he even be able to fit on the Sunny? Like, I don't know. A sick design, though. I mean, I would love it if he joined. That'd be incredible. Dude. This isn't this is more of a Frankie situation, if anything, but it would be like if Luffy asked Frankie... I was going to say after he beat up Usopp, but I feel like that's a bad point. Like right before he beat up Usopp. Where like Luffy knows that the Frankie family is like Iceberg doesn't fuck with them. And like they're kind of the villains of the area, but he would still want Frankie. That's kind of the vibe. Because I feel like if Loki actually did something, if Loki actually fucked up one of the crew, I feel like Luffy would not be happy with that. Which is interesting because Luffy has always felt that from people. When did he ever feel that from Frankie, like pre-Annie's lobby? Was there a moment in Water 7 where Luffy actually felt something from Frankie? I don't think they actually interacted that much. But that's an interesting thing. Like, did he feel like Frankie was a good person? But Hajrun's shocked. Of course. Zoro Sanji. Yeah! Get real, Luffy! There's no way we'd fit him on the ship. Exactly. There's no way we'd fit him on the ship. Yeah! And think of the food supplies. He eats even more than you do. Elbaf doesn't seem to want him. But he seems okay to me. Besides, if he tries anything, I can always beat him up. Sorry. Now that's tea. There's just water in there. Elbaf doesn't seem to want him, but he seems okay to me is crazy, Luffy. Have we gone? I'm just trying to think. Have we gotten a person from every island? I mean, like Yamato counts, along with Kinemon and Momonosuke from Wano. Carrot, technically from Zoe, technically for a little bit, and Pedro. Whole Cake is a different story, but I mean, shit, if Katakuri wants to join the Grand Fleet, or the crew, not an issue with me. Technically Jinbei from Fishman Island. Nobody from Punk Hazard. Technically Law from Punk Hazard, because he was with us for half the fucking story, basically. Interesting. And then Dressrosa, we got the whole Grand Fleet, technically. Okay. Don't mess with me, you runt! There's no way I'm becoming your underling. You're going off your gut, huh, Straw Hat? I can't wait to see how he fights. Me and you both. The whole goddamn fan base, dude. Hajruden! What are you doing? The lift's ready to go. I'm coming now. Sorry, Straw Hat. Loki's a condemned criminal in Elbaf. I can't just hand him over. I can't just hand him over to you. Really? Aw. Hajruden? Not Scopper speaking up, dude. He's like, Hajruden, You need to come to your senses and realize we need Loki to fight the fucking God's Knights. We need him. And Emu. We need him. He's the only one that survived through the King Harald thing. Other than Jarl. Fucking Harald. Release Loki. Release Loki. What? What was that, Yasan? 14 years ago, Loki murdered 113 members of the castle. God damn, 113 members. If they all got Domia Reversi, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. That's a horde of giants that Loki fought against. He left Elder Jarl at the brink of death. Killed his own father in cold blood. He's the worst criminal of our country ever known. I know. But on that day, I felt a strange emanation of hockey coming from Oust Castle. Shanks and I went there to investigate. Looking back, it's possible we didn't have the whole story. Damn, him and Shanks went over to investigate. I just love how much... You forget how much tie-in Shanks has with Elbaf, you know? You went to the castle? What the... Wait. Did you say Shanks? Stenson. I'm sorry. Go ahead without me. Zoro, Sanji, I'll catch up in a bit. Ugh. Yo, Zoro, don't say that. That's crazy, don't. Zoro. This dumb Shanks thing again. Hey! Don't call Shanks dumb. He means you're the dumb one. Damn. Yo, you want Luffy to talk shit about Kuina, Zoro? Come at. Luffy can do that too. Luffy can talk shit about your backstory. Damn. Zoro being over the Shanks shit is actually so fucking funny because it's like the only thing Luffy's been talking about since coming to Elbaf. Don't call him dumb! Sanji's fed up with it too. Gabon. Harun. Who else can get him talking? You may have had different mothers, but you're still brothers. You have 3 minutes to explain, Loki. Tell me what happened in the castle 14 years ago. If you truly consider yourself a warrior of Elbaf, swear on our gods that what you say is the truth. ... And they haven't seen, dude, you haven't seen the Domia Reversi yet, so I guess it's like, okay, here's the thing. If they saw it first, and then he said it, it might seem like a cop-out. It would be like, oh, that thing, that's what happened to our father. That's why I killed him. Possibly wouldn't be believable. But if he explains Domia Reversi right now, and then they go and see it without having the knowledge that it happened, then I could see them believing him. So I like that. I like how we have Gerd, Harun, and we have Scopper and Luffy all probably about to hear Loki's backstory, basically, if not just the King Harald part. Are we going to go into that right now? Swear on the gods that what you say is the truth. That's cool, brother. We got Zoro and Sanji going up before the main monster trio. Okay. We'll see what they need to do. What they can do first. And then Zoro will be fucking get some conquerors on that blade. How about that? Huh? You really want me to relive that day? Oh, we're going to the flashback. I don't want to remember. It was an awful day. I knew Loki was going to fucking say it. And I was half true. Today's an awful day because that day was also an awful day because the same thing happened. It was an awful day. Look! Up in the sky. 14 years ago, Elbaf Oust Castle. Oh, God. It's Loki. Prince Loki has returned. Elder Jarl just arrived too. Fucking bro's just like jumping off probably other branches and like landing on that shit. Loki and Jarl coming in. Massive boys. He summoned you too, Loki? Something like that? This is my family home, you know? You seem well, old man. You haven't grown sick of life yet. Quiet, you. The king is in the audience chamber. Oh, I wonder what voice I should give Harald, dude. I wonder what he wants. It's hard to care about the whims of a government dog. Shit, he is a government dog. He's sold out to the people who killed rocks. Shit. If that's the direction Elbaf's heading, then I'll oppose it. I love that he has fucking Mjolnir, dude. Or a Ragnir. That's what it's called, Ragnir. Ragnir in full with the fucking pattern and everything. Ah. He sold out to the people who killed rocks. You're being loud. I'm too old for this stuff. Politics is a young man's game. We're in this mess because of you. We're in this mess because you keep spouting that kind of nonsense. Now we've got a whole generation of pea-saddled brats who can't even hold a weapon. Damn, Jarl, getting fucked on. That's just a sign of the times. It's nice to know that my great-great-grandchildren won't see combat. They want peace. Coward. It's your duty to whip them into shape. What's that sound? It's coming from the throne room. Thank you for coming, Elder Jarl. Loki. I mean, young master. Loki. Young master. It's a pleasure to have you back. Oh, so there's a little bit of like just casualness between the guard and Loki. Of course. Well, let me just consult with the king. He summoned me. And this is my home. Open up, idiot. Yeah. Young master violence is... Old man, I'm back. Double page spread. What are we about to see? Whoa. What? Harold, what the hell are you doing? Oh, shit. I mean, I'm not seeing Domi Reverse Eye on any of this shit right now. We have the castle guard betraying Harold. I love the silhouette. What a fucking crazy panel. Him getting impaled by like fucking 6 spears. I think they pikes. I guess they're spears. Shit. Interesting. Realm of the Sun. Gabon's house. This is a long chapter, dude. Feels like it anyway. What a staggering view. This is the best, right? It's been quite a while since we've shared a bath. How long has it been? 3, maybe 4 years? This is 14 years ago. I need to put this in the timeline. I haven't written in my One Piece timeline in a long time. Why do I see a tat on Shanks' arm? Why do I see a tat on Shanks' arm? Why do I see a tat on Shanks' arm? Get real. It's been 10 years since the captain died. 10 years, of course. That long, huh? That must feel like forever ago to you, huh? Damn, look at that. I love it. I love graying Scopper and 14 years ago, fuck. Like, now I don't have time, but I want to look up when that was in Shanks' timeline, dude. 14 years ago. I mean, that's post the arm coming off. That's post Luffy, so... Right? No. Right? No. Wait. When the fuck was this? The Luffy flashback 12 years ago? And this is 14? Shanks still has his arm? Shanks has a tattoo on the arm that was bitten off. Oda? Yeah. Life's completely changed. I honestly just wanted to be a carefree pirate with Buggy. Still, Elbaf, there are some things I'd like to know. Understandable. You were a child of destiny. But let's not dwell on tricky topics today, Shanks. Say, remember Little Garden? The island where we met Dory and Broggy? Of course! Ah! Not the Dory and Broggy mentioned with the Roger Pirates. I love it. And I love Scopper's reminding me, his look is reminding me of someone here, but I love it. It looks like an old rock star. Ah! Ripley! Hot enough, Yasan? Shakun? Whoa! You scared me. Shakun? Shankun? 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 Bah! It's great. Thanks, Ripley. Oh. Oh, and they already had the kid. This spot really is the best. So, this is what a human giant household is like. Have some lingonberry tart and help yourself to drinks. Shankun, got any juicy old stories about Yasan? Damn, look at y'all. Ripley's sexy, dude. About Gyaban-san? Oh, I've got one. Anytime we made it to port, there were who knows how many. You brat. If you want to make it out of this country alive, you'll zip it. Damn. Scopper was getting bitches, dude. Who knows how many women were waiting to fuck this, bro? Do you know Harold? He's the king of Elbaf. People think of him like a god. Yeah. I met him at Mary Jo. We got along all right. What the fuck were you doing at Mary Jo, Shanks? Shanks! Why you got both your arms, bitch? Why you got a tattoo on the fucking arm? And now you put a fucking long sleeve shirt on. You think I didn't see that, Oda? We can speak freely in the Holy Land. Now that we're both in this country. I really wanted to talk to him. Before it's too late. Crazy. As he's getting stabbed in the castle. That day, the massacre at the castle took place. Elbaf's most beloved king, Harald the Benevolent, lost his life. What's this? What is that? We've closed the gate. Who closed the gate? Help! Elder Jarl! Clink. This is the forbidden devil fruit passed down within Elbaf. But just how did this man come to be so highly regarded by his people? Oh my god, we're doing flashback within a flashback. Ah! A long, long time ago. 109. I'm not looking at the side of the double page spread. 109 years ago before the present day. If you asked anyone what the scariest thing on the sea is, the answer would always be the same. The giant warrior pirates. That was how things were in that era. Young Dorian Broggy. In that age, even ships from the land of the giants, it's a giant ship, evoked immense fear due to Elbaf's reputation. I heard there's a beautiful princess in your castle. Let's have a peek. Ah, he was one of the reasons for said reputation. Whoops! My foot slipped! Your Majesty, please stop this. King Harald of Warland, Elbaf. Yeah! Harold began his reign at 45 years of age, just 15 in human terms. Despite this, King Harold, remarkably enough, was pure scum. Go on, tell me who your god is. The Untold Story of Elbaf's Renowned Ruler, Chapter 1152 of One Piece, and holy fuck, we're going into a Herald flashback where this guy is a fucking demon upon the world. Stop! We're getting like evil Odin right now, is what it feels like. This is like Odin's flashback, but he's a fucker, dude. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love this. This Shanks shit. I talked about everything. The video's over 30 minutes, so I gotta end it. But holy shit, what a chapter! And fucking Elbaf is gonna keep going. And then fucking Luffy and Loki are gonna get up, and it's gonna start the climax fights, dude. I cannot wait. I'll see you guys on the episode double this weekend. Other than that, peace out. Fuck, I'm excited. Elbaf, let's go.